When I was 13, I became the first contestant in a nationwide test. Then studied in one of the best high schools in Turkey. With that score, get into a great college, finished that college in 3 years while working part-time on the side. Came to US, got my master's, and by the age of 23, I was making around $120,000 a year. As a Turkish immigrant, this is just a success story. But if you had asked me how I see myself versus how my family sees me or how my childhood friends sees me, there's a huge difference. They see me as this young, successful dude who achieved good things in life and will achieve even greater things. And I see myself as a nobody. And this feeling like an imposter was with me for almost a decade now. And I think I cracked the code. Finally. It all boils down to what imposter syndrome really is. According to Urban Dictionary, the holy grail of information is imposter syndrome is when you are the imposter in Among Us and you are being sussy. So the crewmates call an emergency meeting and say that you're sussy. And you say that you're not sussy, even though you're clearly Urban Dictionary was not the greatest idea. So what is the imposter syndrome then? The definition of imposter syndrome for me is the difference between who I am and my ideal me. And when that ideal is too high, I feel like I'm not enough because that difference makes me aware of my potential. This doesn't mean people who feel like imposters don't have self-confidence. Like I have self-confidence. When it comes to software, I know I'm good at it. I know I'm the best in my team. I know I'm probably best in my company. But then I look at my life. Then I look at who I could be, which projects I could be working on, which companies I could be working on. Then I say myself, not enough. This is where the idea of dots comes in. Steve Jobs said in his Stanford commencement speech, you can only look past to connect the dots. These dots he's talking about are your achievements, your decisions, or your failures. And when you look past, it's easy to see those dots, especially the great ones in your far past. But when you look at your future, you can never know when that great point is gonna come. You could be getting a coffee from your favorite coffee shop that you go every day, and that day you might see a beautiful girl and you say hi to, and that might be the love of your life and the mother of your 3 kids. You will never know that. If you're single right now, think about this. The day that you will meet the love of your life, you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna know that is the day that you will meet the love of your life. So we will never know those big points in life. So when we look at the future, we're trying to quantify ourselves with our potential and trying to understand how our life is gonna be, but it's hard to do so because those points doesn't exist yet. So when Steve Jobs said you can only look past, connect the dots, he wasn't talking about being imposter, but about success. Yet he described how every imposter feels, looking at themselves, their potential, their future, and their ideal. So the next time you feel like an imposter or loser or far below your potential, just remind yourselves who you were, how far you've come, and the dots that you have already connected.